Welcome back to the She Word, this mini-series that we've had the absolute pleasure of doing with Petra Mercer. Thank you so much for spending this time with us over the last few weeks. And real passion of yours to empower women on one of those most significant relationships that all women, whoever you are, you're going to have a relationship at some point with your money, and you're all about making that a positive relationship, because the net effect of that, the ripple effects of a positive relationship with money are so far reaching. So let's talk about one area that really you have an absolute passion for, and that is, as women and as more significantly as mothers, our responsibility of good governance, good money relationship, and passing that on to our children. Tell me about that, because that really is a passion of yours.
Yes, this is so important. Why? Because unfortunately, money isn't talked about in schools as much as it should be. So it really focuses. It's really down to the mother, down to the parents, but most of the time, as we know, sort of it's the child and the mother that have the closest, spend the most time together. So the relationship that's the mother, money, and child is extremely important. And how do we do that? First of all, we need to share as a mother the importance of what is the value of money. So as children, we see our parents going out to work, but we don't understand the concept of it. So we need to link it to things that the child would like to buy. For example, a goal. Get the amount of that goal. If they want to buy, I don't know, an Xbox or a PlayStation or their favorite Barbie, I'm just thinking out of the box. Let's get the price. Let's get the price of that so that they can start looking at the value of it. So how are you going to make that money? Let's link that to the aspect of doing chores. So here we're talking about communication. So the mother and her kids are talking about this, something which we said is taboo. Secondly, we're linking it to value. What is it that you want to achieve, a goal? Okay, so there's a price to that. How are you going to make that money? Let's look at chores. But let's talk about it and let's see. So if you're going to be doing this chore, how much do you think it's worth? So you see, we're putting all these blocks together, and slowly, it helps children understand. Not only are you improving the relationship, between both of you, but it gets them to understand the importance of money, the value of money, how it's linked to work, the satisfaction, the emotion, because you've done these chores. You've done them properly because your mother's going to be checking on that, and that's a key thing. You're being paid for it, and then you're reaching your goal. And you know what it's like when you work for something and you actually achieve it. It's emotionally so rewarding. And those are the elements that we need to build in when it comes to passing on these good habits.
But I'm not a parent. But I have seen, and I remember you talking about this pocket money and saving your pocket money and washing the car and these sorts of things to be rewarded and learn that relationship between doing a chore, doing a job, and getting money and saving money and being able to buy something. But we are in a fast-paced society. It is so different to how it was 40 years ago. Is this a reality for parents these days? Is this something that is done or can be done? Because we have a society that is, well, let's face it, instant gratification. A child wants something, you're going to get it for the child because you want to reward the child just because you are absent from them.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that's a really good question.
Well, let me put it the other way. What is the reward for the parent if they teach children about good governance of money?
Well, one, they're spending time with their children. They're building a relationship. They're having a conversation about something which is taboo, and instead of spending time on their phones or on their apps. They're actually physically doing something. But listen, Trudy, it's important when you're talking about a chore, it needs to be a chore that they agree upon. And it's not a chore doing your bed, okay? Because that is something that needs to be done automatically, or doing your homework, okay? These are things that should be done. So that's why we get the kids and the parents to think about that. I think it's very important. You know, it's in a rushed world. Yes, we need to start getting back those old habits where we can spend a bit of time, you know, together and putting into practice these negotiation skills. And it's going to help the kids for the near future also.
I think the last reward, of course, if you get your child to perform these chores, is that you get your car cleaned, perhaps.
Exactly.
Or even you get the garage tidied.
Exactly. Exactly.
Petra, thank you very, very much indeed.
Thank you.